He took a stand and cracked and stripped him for his belt. They dropped Kaepernick the minute that he knelt down.
And the minute that I know, that was something that I felt. Had my knee on niggas' necks, then that landed me in fouls. Glen Parver and Brinsford, the cards I was dealt. If I could turn back time, I would've took another round.
If I could turn back time, I would've took Nikita around and get a chance, but these my nigga beat around.
Back then, it have time, I was going in and out. You better put that phone on speaker when I shout.
Yeah. And we're back with another episode of Really Outside, people. This is what you call episode 2. And right now I'm joined by my dog, motherfucking Cordelle, people.
Come on, brother.
What do you mean?
Come on, brother.
What can I say? One of those type of people, you know, you got one of them people on your block, man. The hood loves them, you know, from the girls to the guys to the oldest to the youngest.
I got a lady, man. I got a lady.
Before. Yes.
Yeah, man.
As
No
I was
doubt.
saying, the guy that everybody loves on the block, you know, he could have went that way with the members, but he decided to go this way. And yeah, we're gonna get into it because not only has he got a story, his big brother is the one and only Ace Boogie. You feel me? So
legend,
right now we got Baby Boogs next to us.
Shout out
Can
to
I
you,
get a
bro.
round of applause for Cordelle?
I'll applaud myself still.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're here, man. I appreciate you having me, first of all, man. I'm really looking forward to it,
Anytime, man.
Really looking forward
Anytime.
to
You
it.
know we're about the people right now, fam.
100%,
You know.
man. We're here to inspire in it. And
All of that.
like I said, man, I think when you posted your first podcast, I remember watching that and I was thinking, you know what, you need to do one for the youngins to inspire in that, man, and just get people's stories out there and it motivate
100%,
them.
and that's what I'm all about right now.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, G, getting the stories out, that
No doubt.
relatable stories out.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm about. Go
was
on.
the originals in it, the UTS, man, before
God,
Third Side, before UTRS.
This guy jumped straight into it right
Yeah,
now. Yeah, he was a
man.
UTS member. It's all crazy.
Come on, bro.
He was
there.
actually one of the original
was the
UTS members,
originals,
though.
bro.
That's what's crazy. Like, I went up on the
was-
street when he was on the street, but
It's mad, isn't it?
yeah, we're gonna
It's
get in.
mad. Well, yeah,
He
we'll
was
get-
even
we'll get-
outside before me.
We was-
Bro, like, I'm gonna calm
But
down.
you
It's
took that outside too far. You took that really outside too
I
far.
went to the jungle.
Yeah, man.
That's
He
what I went,
really
man.
went there. You did, Loon, man. So,
We're
yeah, man.
gonna get into all of that though, but yo, yeah, right now it's from the third, innit? One of my dogs. So let's get into it then. You know, feel me?
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
you feel me? Tell them a bit about yourself, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I grew up in Gloucester Street, Morsalleaf, the Red Spot.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Moved out when I was 19, 20 to King's Heath, but we was there, man. We was on the block from young. But more importantly, it's about now. It's about who I am now.
Yeah.
I'm a business owner. I set up my first business when I was 25. So 26. That company done, I think, over £500,000 in its first year in turnover. If you know your business, you know turnover doesn't really mean much, but we ate good off that company.
Yeah.
And I was young.
That's
you know,
good.
Do you know what I'm saying? It was
Sorry, not profit.
yeah, man. And so we ate good off that, and I learned a lot.
Yeah.
What was that doing?
Recruitment.
Okay.
And you know what the funniest thing is? I'd only been in recruitment probably about a year. And my manager at the time approached me. He says, "Listen, if I'm setting up a company, a recruitment company," he says, "Yo, you're the guy." He says, "I want you with me."
Yeah.
So we partnered up. So these times I'm 26, you know, and this geezer's a big man, and he's saying, "Yo, I want you in. I
Can I
want you."
just stop you there, please? Because I feel like we've just jumped straight to the middle part
No,
of
we
the
did.
story.
We did.
Sorry, that was probably me asking.
No, like,
That was probably me
I was
asking.
like thinking about, yo,
Sorry.
you know I'm 24, like, nigga,
Okay.
what about 16, 18, 15?
Oh, you wanna go back that
Bro,
far?
I have to because
Oh,
that's
God.
when you was outside. We ain't gonna say too much, but that's when you was outside, you know. So yeah, bro.
Was, man.
Like,
What?
that's
Tell me
I
what?
wanna
Where
get
do
into,
we
like,
want
bro,
to
like,
start then? Like 16? What we saying, man?
16, like when did it begin? Street life. When did
we was,
it begin for
we was
you?
on the block. It
We
was
ain't gonna say
me.
too much, but yeah, when
Yeah,
did
we
it
won't. We
begin for you?
won't. I ain't done anything illegal. I'm just
Yeah.
putting it out there now, innit? That's the disclaimer. Put out the beginning. Put out the beginning. But now we was outside from like maybe 13, 14. We was on the block Clifton Road. Borsalleaf Road.
I remember
top
you,
side, bottom sides.
Minnie,
Blake.
K, Blakes, Blood.
Was, man, that was the gang, innit?
This was the Gallus. Minnie was the Gallus as well. Don't get it
Another
twisted. But
disclaimer.
this
I got
guy,
that
bro,
missus. Oh, she's watching as well, you know. Be careful.
Sorry.
I'm on the
Kabez
show.
was in those streets. Oh, trust me.
Nah, no doubt, man. And we was young and reckless, and it's that time in your life where you're trying to figure everything out. You try and understand
We all
what
do
you're
it.
about, 100%. And you go through things, and
Didn't you go through something though? Like I swear you went through something in the teenager.
Yeah,
like,
man. Like
I was in jail.
Yeah, man.
Did you have like some sort of difficulty?
Yeah, man.
If you don't want to explain or talk about it,
come on, bro. Come on, man. I'm here to speak. I'm here to speak the truth. But
Yeah.
it was one of my friends died, man, when I was just in college, first year of college. And that kind of just fucked me up a little bit. I won't even lie.
Yeah, of course.
And then I stopped going college.
Yeah. R.I.P. man.
Yeah, man. Stopped going college. Dale, man. That was Dale. And lost my grandma on the same day that we found out he had died. So so it all happened at once. Yeah, these things happen to everyone.
Of course,
you know, looking back, man, and it built character in me. Do you know what I'm saying?
How old was you then?
17.
So how old was you when Boogie went to jail then, bro?
So when my brother went to jail, me and him were obviously, everyone that's probably watching has heard of my brother at some point. Come on, man.
Boogie is a legend around the hood. Don't
third
get
side,
it
yeah,
twisted.
man. Come on, man.
Everybody knows this, bro.
Yeah, so
You know, that's the only guy the man them's ever called an older. Like we never had olders, but Boogie, yeah, we gave him that title.
come on, man. He put the ends on the map for real. So shout out my brother, man. But yeah, man, he went to jail when I was 20. I was living with him.
Yeah.
Was down in Redditch, man, and was living together, and then the madness happened. Obviously, if you're from the ends, then you know what happened, and he was crazy. But he went.
Go on.
I am my mouth sealed, man. He's innocent.
Of course he is, bro. He did the time.
He done the time, but he's innocent, man. But yeah, man. And so we was living together, and then all of a sudden he was in jail.
Yeah.
You get me? And I'm living with him, and I'm thinking, where am I supposed to go? And I remember just thinking, I'm gonna have to just up sticks and just move to a different city, and I didn't want to go back to the hood again.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying?
So where did you go?
I went to London.
Swear, on your own?
London now with my ex at the time.
Alright, cool.
We moved down and we
told you.
yeah.
Go on.
No.
Go on.
Sorry, Alan, sorry. But yeah, like I said, man, I was there and was in London and started working. I thought, you know, I need to find a job, something that meant something to me. Do you get me? So I was thinking, I've just been through something. Yeah, man. I just said, I just lost my big brother. And I'm just thinking, all I remember thinking is that I need to go and I need to get a job.
Yeah.
So I remember I went into an interview, and it was Use a Voice.
Okay then.
Ex-offender led charity. So basically, you go into prisons, you do a lot of work with the young offenders and stuff. And I remember they gave me this big title. What was it? National Youth Coordinator. Some big title, you know. I'm 22. I'm thinking I've just come off the block, and these have given me some big titles, big salary, and that.
Is this your first kind of legal job?
My first real legal job.
Right,
it was
cool.
Yeah, man. So I was.
So is this the beginning of you transitioning into the man that you became now?
100%. That was the foundations.
It was the foundation.
It was the foundation.
This is really outside foundation.
Yeah, man. You gotta
like
build.
This shit.
You gotta build them strong foundations if you're outside, innit? So we So yeah, man. So I took
Youth
that job. National Youth Coordinator. I was national. So it was all over the country.
Yeah.
I was going into the jail, so I was up and down. You know, seeing all the drillers in the jails.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I just got the maddest flashback.
Go on.
What? Oh, I know he's gonna.
Fucking Owlsbury. Oh my gosh, bro!
I knew you were
I
gonna
seen
say
you
that.
in
You know.
Owlsbury. Oh my gosh, it's all coming back now, mother's life.
I remember. I knew you was gonna say that, man.
Too many years in the trenches, bro. How did I forget that?
Where? What? So you? Where?
That was Owlsbury. Oh my gosh, let me take the hood off this. Woo! Beirut, them times. That was when Brixton and Peckham were going at it. Oh gosh. If you was a Peckham youth them times and went to that jail, you was dead.
Peak.
Brixton, man, were on.
Had it on box.
Oh gosh, I ain't gonna say they had it on box. What I will say is they was on smoke.
They were on smoke.
Because you had the E-shoots on A-wing on some dip. I was really traumatizing, but I was good. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, I was there.
I come out myself. I come out myself. Mother's life, no cat people. I come out myself. I've gone downstairs. I'm on E-wing. I'm on the 4s. Is it 4s or the 3s? I think it's the 4s. I've got down to the 3s. I'm by the office. Everybody knows where the office is, where the glass is at the back. I see some tall, light-skinned nigga looking out a place on my wing.
Come on.
Bro, I've looked.
Who else in it?
Looked away. Looked again. It was Kane. Brother,
Aye, it
What
was.
are you doing over
Hey,
here,
listen, you know
blood?
how mad it is though.
And he was in his own clothes.
I know.
What are you doing here? And how are you in your
It
own
was
clothes?
mad. It was mad.
It's like, bro, I'm legit now. Like I work now. I'm saying, brother, like, whoa, this ain't making no sense.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing here? I ran back upstairs and got
We don't
KB.
KB.
Oh my god, all coming back now,
KB
blood.
come running in like, oh my god, bro! It's Kabez, you know. It's Kabez.
Everybody on the wings looking at us like we're crazy. Like, whoa, what's wrong with
I am
these
sitting.
guys?
Bear in mind though, you know, I'm sitting there with my colleague.
Yeah.
And my colleague's sitting there like,
Like, what's going on here? How do you know these? Like,
what's going on?
Aye, that was a
How are you from
mad
Birmingham
thing.
and you know the man them in the Aylesbury jails? Like, what's going on? Like,
I was pissed because I said, Cave, if you knew this is what you was on and you knew this is where you was coming, why didn't you tell me? Because we need weed.
yeah, I didn't pattern it, man. Like, if you know my bro, come on, man. That package would have been, it would have said less than that. You know.
how old was you then? 22.
Yeah, 20. I was in
Man,
my
I
early
forgot
20s.
all about
Okay.
that.
Early
blood.
20s. And yeah, man, I remember just doing that. And then I remember, I think it was about a year later, the Ministry of Justice came knocking and they said, look, we've seen what you've been doing for your work with the charity, this and that. Do you want to come and basically I spoke at a conference, the Youth Justice Board conference. It happens every year. It's a big
Yeah.
conference for ministers, MPs, everybody comes to that.
Okay.
And I co-hosted that over 2 days in Brighton.
Okay.
If you Google my name now, you'll read art. I've done magazine interviews,
Oh,
newspaper
that's
interviews,
good.
loads of stuff.
That's really
But
good,
It was all
that is.
about trying to. I think I'd lost my
And
brother.
Madeline is all coming back now. You can back in
This,
day
right,
two.
this,
Yeah,
right,
sorry. Yo, bro, yeah, man.
It's coming
yeah,
back, man.
You was on
It
you
was,
on
man.
bro.
And that's what I'm saying. I just, but I always knew I was built different for the. I knew, from I think from young. My brother used to say to me, he always used to say, "Yo, you're better than this."
Yeah.
He says, "Don't watch what I'm doing." He was really,
Yeah.
really outside.
He was mobbing. He was with us.
He was.
That's where he was. He was with us.
He
Yes.
was. He was putting it down out here, but and then I think he used to say to me, man. I remember we'd drive to edge of Birmingham, like overlooking Birmingham,
Yeah.
and bright lights at night, and he used to say to me, he used to be like, "Yo, this could all be yours, if you keep your head, if you keep focused."
No, you two were
And
close, man.
yeah, man, we were super close, and then so we went to jail. It was fucked for man. So I'm
Trust me,
thinking,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? But
Trust me, bro,
But
that
you
was
used your
mad
time and
time.
energy in a good way, though, at the same time.
100%, and I think that's the most important thing is that
Yeah.
when things happen and it's hard, when you're young and things happen, you get setbacks and you go the wrong way and it takes
Yeah,
you, do you know what I
definitely.
mean? And so
Definitely.
it's about channeling them losses and turn them into W's, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I turned that loss on my brother for them 10 years, he got 18-year sentence, and I turned that loss then into a W, and
That's
I thought,
good.
how am I gonna come out of this better? And yeah, man.
Because you could have lost your head respectfully and could have went the same way. So you kind of used your energy and time in a different way. So you took it the positive way, basically.
100%, and so many people go the wrong way with that. And I suppose, Loon, you sitting here today, my bro, you can probably speak more on that and kind of not responding to things in the best light. And come on, these things happen, bro. But look at the path you're on now and the things that you're doing.
Definitely.
You get me? You're turning them losses into.
I had to go through the madness
Yeah,
to get
man.
You have
here,
to.
No
though,
doubt.
blood.
No doubt.
No, because it's all good saying to the youths, don't do that and don't do this because we know different. But once you haven't lived it, fam,
Yeah.
the youngers are looking at you like, brother, just shut the
100%.
fuck up, man. You wash now. You know,
Yeah, that's what especially this generation, the next generation.
I know.
Nah, man, we just care about you enough to
100%.
say, brother, I pray you don't go down this route. You're saving yourself a lot of time. But what I've learned is, brother, let them youths go. Let them youths that really think like they're really.
They have to go
really
learn
on
for
it.
themselves.
That's
Let them
it.
go
There
for
you
it,
go.
man.
Nail on
So
that.
that was me, bro.
That's real talk.
And then look at me now. That's the only way I could learn. I had to go
It's
through it.
one of them things where someone can keep telling you, don't do this, don't do that. And we, as like kids, when our minds are not developed properly as well, we are still going to go and do it because we're being told not to do it.
100%.
So I've kind of learned
100%.
there's no point saying, don't do this.
Yeah.
Let them go live it
But you know what you
and
need-
learn.
Just know what you're doing.
100%.
That's the best thing you can say.
Don't
Just
take
know
it
what
too
you're
far.
doing.
That's it.
Because
Okay.
as soon as you've done something,
but some do.
it's a life
uncle's in
sentence.
jail,
That's
And
it.
yeah.
Dad's dead. Your brother's about to fucking go to jail too. You know how this thing goes, but yet you still want to jump on it.
Yeah.
Safe, cool. You want to live it. Go live it, my brother. Just know in 10 years, 20 years time,
Yeah.
you're gonna come back to me and be like, "Yo, Uncle Loon was right."
Yeah,
Well, that's why we're here, though, man. We're trying to provide them platforms,
Nah, I
and,
love it,
and we've
bro.
got to
100%.
give kids avenues, man, and see, because growing up, we was looking up to man that were licking man down and were on the biggest
Yeah.
raises and
We was
clapping off
looking up to
and
scumbags, plug.
yeah,
Apart from your brother,
for
sorry,
real, not for real.
The rest of the olders from my block, complete bums. They ain't never done nothing for the man them blood, and whoever feels the type of way can speak up when they see me. But everyone from my generation, fam, they cannot say from Borsaleaf that the elders that we were supposed to have were doing things for us, bro. Are you fucking crazy?
No,
they
it's
were
true.
trying to fuck the girls in our year. What are we on?
Yeah, it's mad. It's
That's
mad.
contentious, isn't it? That's a contentious
I know, nigga, because the girls in my year were telling me, nigga.
Alright, that's episode 3. I think that's episode 3. That is. That's episode 3. That is, bro.
We're gonna get into it.
Nah,
yeah,
man.
Bro, like,
It was,
yeah, man,
but that's you gotta show them. You gotta show them the other, the way out, and that's what we're trying to do today. Is we're trying to be here
Yeah,
to try and
definitely.
look, man.
Yeah.
You can be something. You know what I'm saying? You can come from the gut. You can come from the hood, and you can own your own business. And look, man, I'm not sitting here
Definitely.
as some multi-millionaire, bro. I ain't like that. I'm not built like that. But you know what? I've got time. I've got freedom. But more importantly, I've got a beautiful family. I get to take my,
Yeah.
I spend.
And that's
I've
the most
raised my
important
son. You know,
thing.
like I've,
that's what it's about. Now.
I spend hours with my son every single day because
That's
I've got
good.
the freedom because I'm my own boss.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what it's about,
Ain't nobody
comfortableness.
that's it. Ain't nobody telling me, yo, you need to get into work today. It's 9 o'clock, and I'm saying, yo, I'm taking my son to school, or I'm picking my son up
Yeah.
from school, and we're gonna go and play in the every day. You know, we play in the park and that, and
That's
it's these
good.
beautiful things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, man, that's
It's these
great.
beautiful things that we have
Treasure
to.
them times, bro.
100%,
trust
man.
me.
That's it.
I know obviously you've never gone to jail, and I don't want to disrespect, but
Mm.
treasure them times because trust me, blood. You need them. You need them,
Of
blood.
course, man.
You
Of
need
course.
them, blood.
Of course,
Memories
100%.
are the most, you know.
100%.
the most
Memories stay with you forever at the end of the day.
That's it. Exactly.
You go to the
that.
grave with your memories. You
They-
don't go with money. You,
know
don't
what?
go with
That's
anything
it.
else.
I don't want to be the richest man in the graveyard. Is I think one of the best sayings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be the richest man
We
in
can't
the
take
graveyard.
nothing with us but our memories and
Come
our
on,
heart
man.
when we go.
It's
Our
for-
character, that's what we
Question,
leave.
though,
That's
Character,
it.
sorry, yeah.
Carry on.
No, it's just our character that we leave behind, and I think that's
100%.
what this generation, especially with the money and everything
Mm.
that everyone's on and the social media, people forget that all of this that everyone wants to do. Like, if you want to make a name for yourself in a positive way, then that's a good thing, because when you go,
100%.
your character is left with that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
100%.
But the money, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, you're not dying with that
There
money.
you go.
It's going
Oi,
somewhere else, or it's
and that is-
gone back.
That is true. You know what? I'm sitting
So-
here.
I would say-
I'm sitting. Go on, Loon.
Obviously, you need the money for me. You need the
To
money.
live, to
anyway.
like you
Mo-
said, to
of
live
course,
comfortable and do the
of
things
course.
he wants to
Of
do.
That comes
100%.
second to none, blood. You know, you need your mental to be correct.
1,000%.
You need
And-
your mental to be correct, and you need your health to be correct as
Yes.
well.
Yeah, man.
Health is wealth at the end of the
There
day.
you go.
Like,
Yeah.
Boys, you know what? I'm sitting here in River Island trousers and I think it's a Zara t-shirt and but you know what? I spent that rest of that money
buy his own house.
that money, but you know, and that money that I didn't spend on designer clothes, I've just come back from Dubai last week.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I spent
He's
10
got
days.
videos on the yachts driving.
Yeah, man. We're on yachts. I took my
Trying to play it down, but I see you.
I took my. I felt like Jay-Z in that. What is it, Big Pimpin'? I was there like that. That's how I felt, you know. Me and my brother was there, you know, and I say, yo, I feel like Jay, Big Pimpin', bro.
Wait to get off license. Remind them.
Yeah, man, for no doubt. But it is, man, is that I'm giving my son them experience
Yeah.
I never had growing up. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's what it's
But
about,
that's
giving
it.
back to
It's-
what
these
we
kids
never
he
had.
swam with dolphins. He held crocodiles.
Aw.
He's doing all these things that you know that I've been able to.
That's good, man.
But do you know? But this is what we need to do for the other youngins in the hood. It's all well and good me doing it for my son, but you know what brings me joy now is.
Not make them swim with dolphins, but
Nah, we know what. I'm not
obviously.
I ain't bringing no niggas out here to swim with
Make them
dolphins.
see.
I ain't bringing no niggas out to swim with dolphins. That's
Open your
yeah.
eyes and make them see that there's
It's a bigger
other
world.
ways to make money other
1,000%.
than
That's
you know,
it.
You know what? You know
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
give the
Yeah.
feds nothing to use against you. You know, Jay. So yeah.
For
Like
real.
I was saying, can I show a question?
Of course, man.
brother?
Go on, man.
That question is, alright then, cool. Do you feel like your old life prepared you for your new life? And in that sense, I mean, was you able to apply anything that you learned from the streets to the corporate world?
Ooh, some big question, you know. That's a good.
One and only, notoriously.
Jeez, that's a question, man. I think you know what? Everyone's got them transitional skills, them skills that they can utilize in different walks of life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Environment and stuff, yeah.
I remember thinking, you know, I was thinking, what made me? How did I get to the position I'm in, where I was, you know, being a top salesman in recruitment, and I was making good money and stuff like that. I was thinking, how did I get to that point? And everyone's always said, yo, you've had the gift of the gab, and you know how to sell and that. But
Yeah.
there was times when we was on the block and we was, you know, we're selling little drawers, this and that, you know, doing nothing, whatnot. And I'm thinking, yo, if you can sell drawers, then you can sell a person in
100%.
recruitment, and you can say, yo, you can do these things.
Yeah.
You know, you learn to become a good salesman. You know, when you got some dead body, you need to get rid of it. You got a box. you know how it goes.
Twang them niggas in crunch, like,
You know how it goes.
flavors.
Yeah, flavors. I got that Cali. I got that Cali. And but it's about kind of selling something. You know what I'm saying? So it's that ability to sell something, and highlight kind of the positives, this and that, and finesse people. Really, that's in recruitment. That's where I started out.
Yeah.
My career in terms of my business career.
Mentality. Obviously, it's
It's that sell, just sell it. You got to, man. You got to sell that, man. You got to sell
I need
whatever.
to get my man on my line right now.
You got to sell whatever's in front of you,
corporate
and
style. I
there
feel
you
it,
go.
man. I feel it
There you
still.
go. So it's true. So it's that. I think, yeah, man. That ability to sell
Did it
got
give
me ready.
you confidence? As in, obviously, you know, you went through shit on the street, and
Mm-hmm.
so when you're stepping into this type of world, like obviously, you got a big boss that civilian people
Mm.
would normally fear, but to you,
Come on, bro.
you've had buenas
When
put
you've
in
been
your
out,
face and
yeah,
that. So
man.
When you're around big bosses and that, that give me the confidence.
Of
to, like,
course it does.
Approach them and ask like, yo,
You know-
I want to better myself.
And you know
How
you know
we-
the maddest thing is in the corporate world is that there's so many people that are just so oblivious. They live such sheltered lives.
Yeah.
And they are so, don't you look, you're around a lot of middle class people, especially in recruitment. There's a lot of well-to-do people. It's a white male-dominated industry,
Yeah.
naturally. Do you know what I mean? So someone as a mixed race brother that's from the hood coming in and wear smoke,
Yeah.
had to learn how to refine how I spoke over time. That was something I had to learn. But it was for me. I was coming in. I was thinking, you guys, I had the advantage on them because I'd come from the mud, and I got there. They were really handed it on a silver platter.
Yeah.
They were giving them jobs real quick, real easy. I had to grind for years to get to that point
Yeah.
where I was able to smash interviews. I was able to do well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And so I had that advantage because I was going in there thinking, yo, I'm a lion and these people are sheeps.
For real though.
Yeah.
That's how you have to
No,
go into that.
100%.
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
though.
So there, and that's what put me on that path. And it was only within a year, you know, that I set up my first recruitment company.
Sorry to cut you off.
Go on, man.
Can I get the name of your first boss?
My first boss in recruitment.
Yeah.
What for? You can go. What?
Shout them out, man.
Nah, Rob.
Large up, Rob.
Yes.
Rob.
Because you know what he did? Supported the motherfucking
Trenches.
Indirectly, you know
That's what he
That's
did.
mad. That's mad.
And we need more people like Rob because there's a whole lot of brothers trying to go this way,
That's
but
mad.
people don't want to hire the man them.
Yeah.
Rate
No.
that,
So the man them are forced to keep staying on the road, which then what leads us to get Roy code. Then what, bro? We're just ending up washed. So yeah, bro.
It's true. That's so.
We need more Robs.
But you know
Large
what?
up Robs.
We have, but we've got more Robs out there. We've got Richard Branson. You know Richard Branson is famous.
He is way
Fa-
away.
Famous,
though, man.
nah, but this brother is famous for giving ex-offenders and people that have just come out of jail
is he?
jobs in Virgin. You go on the
Okay.
Virgin website and they're one of the biggest employers of ex-offenders in the country. In fact, probably the biggest. So there's people out there, but this is where people don't
wanna
understand.
change, but people ain't giving the people the
Chances.
members,
That's
the,
it.
the prisoners the chance to change.
That's
How
it.
can you know what? Hire them, please. You know, if you own your own business and you got a couple
Everyone
jobs
makes
going,
mistakes at the end of the
hire
day.
a prisoner. Trust me,
100%.
bro. He wants to change.
No doubt.
Go
It's yeah, man. So that's it's about I went in there and I was a lion amongst sheep, bro. And ultimately, you know, a year down the line, I set up my own company.
Yeah.
With my manager at the time. He was my manager, Tony.
Yeah.
He said, shout out Tony, man, good guy,
Shout
you
out
know.
Tony as
Yeah,
well.
shout
and
out
he-
Tony.
And he said,
Rob.
listen,
Diamond
again, man,
Jesus.
Tony's a middle class white lad, got a nice house down in Harborne, if you know Birmingham.
Yeah.
You know, he was doing well for himself, and
Real
he said
nice.
he took a
Slug and
chance.
lace.
Slug and lace, there you go. that's when you know it's a nice area. They've got slug and lace. Oh god. Hey, oh god. What? House price just got up by 200 grand. Yo, for real. But it's but that, and then we set the company up, man, and we was like I said, man, I think we've done over £500,000 turnover in the first year, and I remember being 27 at the time and thinking, yo, this is mad. Like I was 27, 28, and I remember thinking, man, like this is mad that I'm doing these numbers. You know, I'm sitting in meetings, and I'm meeting with my accountant. He's saying you've done X amount this month, and I remember thinking, yo, and I just all these meetings, you know, all I think about is memories go flatly flash, and I'm just thinking. These times, maybe 10 years ago, I was on Moseley Road outside Zaf's,
Mad, bro.
punching up, man. On you remember them UTS fights. You remember them?
Bro.
Them, you
Oh
remember?
my God.
You remember them?
SHT.
BMW. Jeez.
Brother, SHT got smacked the fuck up, you know.
Oh,
I remember knocking
shit.
off DJ's head in Subway.
Oh,
Bow,
Jesus.
bow.
Listen,
Minnie came through with the uppercut, bro.
I stayed
Kay
neutral.
was there,
I stayed
Blake was there,
neutral.
Batman
I'm
was there.
neutral.
It was crazy.
Yeah, nah, it was, but these were,
Roma,
these
Gina.
man moments, shout them all out, you know,
Yo.
them man, them. That's yeah, man. But in fact, you know, shout out some of the SHTs. You know, I speak to a
Large
couple.
up TJ's
I
still,
speak
cinnamon chicken shop, man.
I speak
So
to
good
no, I
now.
speak to a couple of them, man. There's some good guys over there, man. And that's what I'm saying. You know, as you grow, you start thinking, yo, man used to be defined by our flagging, and we
Definitely.
was moving like Bloods and Crips. But you know
100%.
what I'm saying? It was the grey flags, it was the grey bandanas, it was
I'm
the green
glad you
band.
said that. And
We was flagging, bro.
I told them Brum was like Cali. Brum is
It-
like Cali.
We was
told them,
bro.
bro,
There
it's
was
different down here.
you know, when I tell people, I'm saying, yo, there was shootouts on thingy. We weren't a part of them shootouts.
Bro,
you know,
it was going the
but it was
fuck
going
up,
off.
bro.
It was like Beirut out there, man.
Internally as well, like that's what was
Yeah,
crazy.
every was mad.
All
It was
internal,
mad.
bro,
It was
you know.
crazy, bro.
He was grey gang, by the way.
Come all day, all
know,
day.
we was
I remember
great,
how we got the ground. I remember I think it was about 8 of us, and we was in town, and we was in Hatman.
Yeah.
If you know Brom, you know Hatman.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Come on, we was in Hatman. I remember us saying, I think it was we'd come back from a night out. I think
Sorry.
go on.
Hatman, you need to sponsor me, you know.
Yeah, what's
Just
like?
say you do.
Oh, yeah, Hatman.
You're really outside. I'm really outside.
I don't. I'm gonna get on them phones for you, Loon, when we're done, you know, and I'm gonna start making some contacts. We'll start making some calls, man. Let's get them sponsors in, man.
Let's really get
Yeah,
you
man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, man. I told you earlier. I felt like Charlie Slaughfire in the booth. So Charlie, if you want to send some AU over this way, man, then let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
that,
Charlie
innit?
knows notoriously.
Jeez.
Follow each other.
Jeez.
Okay. Go on.
I send that AU. I'll leave my address.
You don't even know what's in the post.
Oh, is that an exclusive drop in?
Maybe.
What's in the cup, by the way, anyway, man?
Malibu.
Jeez. There you go.
Wow, it's like a pina colada.
She's sitting here liquid, you know, ain't even like she's
Same thing,
Hey,
like a
she's-
Barbie doll as
Yeah,
well.
she's-
You know how Shauna does it. She never fails to be nice.
No doubt, man.
Just.
No doubt. But we was out there, bro. We was really out there, and I remember just sitting in big meetings, and I'm thinking, yo, only 10 years ago, we was on Moseley Road outside Zaf's fighting,
Like,
and
yo, I made it moment.
you do. That's exactly what it is. And you hadn't really, financially, I hadn't made it. Like I weren't making. I was on a fantastic salary, but I wasn't rich. I
Yeah.
still ain't. But I felt like I remember sitting there thinking, I was in Brindley Place and we was having a nice dinner, and I just remember sitting there thinking, yo. I think this is the pinnacle, you know. I genuinely thought that was the
Yeah,
pinnacle.
at that time,
I
innit?
thought me in Brindley Place in a suit is the pinnacle of life. I don't think anything gets. I don't think it's better than that. That's what I was thinking, you know. That's how small mind.
Yeah,
That's
of
how.
course.
That's it.
Little did you know.
Little did we know, man. I'd sell my half of that company, and you know, went on and set up another company in healthcare recruitment, and through that, then I started my company now, which is going. It's really blowing up. We're working something called dementia friendly barbers. Basically, we go into care homes and we set up what's effectively a vintage pop-up barbershop in care homes.
Okay.
And it's going from strength to
That
strength.
sounds
But
unique.
That's
doesn't
good,
yeah,
yeah.
man. First,
It's the first ever.
of its kind in the UK, man. We've been in newspapers.
Really good, that
Yeah, man. We're going from strength to strength, and that's the new one. But it's giving back in it as well, so it
Yeah.
feels good, man. It's a good
that's
feeling.
good.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, well
make
done.
money and make money and make people feel good.
Yes.
No, well done,
what I'm
honestly.
saying?
Proud of you
That
from
would kinda
obviously
make
from
a
my
big
part
Appreciate
of
that,
saying
man. I appreciate that.
I can hear what you're saying, and yeah,
I appreciate that, man.
you've obviously worked hard to get to where you need to be, so you should be very proud of
Yeah,
yourself.
man. No doubt.
100%.
I appreciate that.
When you had that epiphany, I realized it was time to change, yeah.
Oof.
And I ain't gonna ask if it was hard because I already know because I'm going through it already. But what I want to know is, yeah, who could you lean on for support at the time?
That's a real good question. That is a real
Everyone says
good.
that they're there for you, yeah.
My loons hitting them questions.
Yeah,
that's them.
100%.
What time on what?
Finished. It's 10 o'clock.
Carry on. What was you saying?
Yeah, man. Something all about bettering yourself, no matter what your circumstances. You know, shout out my brother. You know, he went into jail, got that 18, and he came out with an accountancy degree.
He did. He
Business,
did. Oh, he
business
did.
management.
That's really
He
good.
did.
I'm saying,
He
That's
did.
good.
I saw Boogie, HMP Cat B, Ross Clark Dovegate. What do you mean? Mossy, yeah, you think I forgot about you, little scumbag?
He ain't forgot about you.
This geezer.
He ain't forgot about you.
One of the
geezer's got the
screws, one of
stories,
the
man.
screws in there used to go around beating up inmates. None of the members, just the little mamba heads in that. Trust me, tuck them in the block.
Wow.
Bro, everybody knows about this geezer. You know?
Wow.
Come for me now, Mossy.
What you say? Show them guns, man. Show
No,
them
break
guns.
his face.
Show them guns, Loon, man.
Tried it, but I told
Get
him.
them muscles out, man.
I
Go on.
showed him, hey, we're gonna get into my thing. You know? I had scraps in that jail, butt naked. I didn't get into it though, blood.
Oi, spare me
Crazy,
the thought,
crazy,
bro.
blood.
Spare me the thought.
10 screws on one man, blood.
These blood.
No,
Spare me
what
the
do you mean? Come on, let's have it then. You dickhead.
These skis, if you
Yeah,
watch,
we
if you
got
watch
through-
Bronson when he's in the
got
salad,
through,
he's
yeah.
oiled up and he's fighting the script.
Oh,
That
no,
day
it's
was
hilarious.
legendary, bro. That day was legendary, bro. But we're not
Wow.
gonna get into it. I remember seeing Ace Boogie on Free Flow with his little folders and that. I'm saying, yo, dog, what, go on, you can't get a combo. It's like, yo, Loon, I gotta keep it moving. Yo, bro, it's real.
We gotta progress, man. We gotta move forward, man. But it's mad in them jails, man. It's mad.
Nah,
It's
it
mad.
was.
Wow. I'm just going to say something
Ah.
because, as we all know, there's a viral video going about, and all of us women we just need answers. We need answers.
Yeah, the women are feeling it now because what they don't understand is, oh shit, my man can actually get punani in prison.
They're not safe out of jail or in jail.
We're in jail.
So I wanted to,
But
yeah.
the man them are in jail thinking, yo, my girl's out there getting beat out. So what the ladies know
Oh,
now
Lord.
is real now.
Lord.
I
That
wanted
man
to
can get it in there
ask
too.
you if when you was like doing these youth,
Yeah, the youth coordinator.
did you
in
see
jails.
anything or clock anything in like that's
Aye.
people shouldn't be doing
I
really?
won't even lie. I wish I'd see it. I wish I'd clocked something like that. That's mad. It's,
Yeah, like
I'm a bit real though. Like all of that's a
wasn't.
big hype because real niggas know, bro. That situation right there ain't happening.
it's
fam.
not happening
It's
all the
not
time.
Happening, bro.
Not that easy.
A screw in your cell like that for
Okay.
long,
Yeah.
like that.
On
you know,
cameras,
fam.
on
Maybe
camera
in
as
a
well.
cupboard.
On camera.
Maybe behind the serve
Mm.
room.
On camera.
You know, maybe
Come
when
on,
you
man.
go to get the cleaning products, you can do your little thing. But on the wing like that, that's kind of crazy.
But
Like,
my understanding
that
she's
ain't
got
really
a part.
happening unless
She's
you're
got
a
a
local or a D-cat, you know.
My understanding she's got a husband and kids though as well. You
She's,
know, she tried that like that in jail.
Well,
I don't
She's
know.
a swinger apparently.
Oh,
She's a swinger apparently, and
Is
the
this
husband
episode
said,
so full.
the husband said basically he didn't mind her doing what she was doing, but only with him. But now she's took it out of the house.
That's cheating,
Then
isn't it?
now I
Yeah.
think well I know she's arrested. She's got done for misconduct. And I think he has left her. Don't quote me, I might be wrong, but I think he's left her now.
Wow.
But what do you think, honestly, though? Because I'll be honest, I've spoken to a lot of people as well about this, and obviously a lot of my male friends and whatnot. You as well, you're one of them.
Females asking me if this
But
is
it's
what
true
we
because you've got to understand now, like if we are with somebody that is going to jail or whatnot, we as women, we really think that they're being looked after and you're just calm in there. Do you know what I mean?
He was
So the
definitely
thought
getting looked
of
after.
wait there, we could like women could be getting cheated on, and you don't even know it
Wait,
because
there, women, are you fucking gone mad right now? What about us?
no, 100%.
What about when we are thinking about our girlfriends getting
No,
their legs
100%.
That way is worse.
Oh, you know what it feels like?
Come
No,
on.
100%. But in the
Come
same sense,
on.
okay, in the same sense,
You
this
know
is a
what it
job.
feels like? That's
She's
what
up in
it
the
is.
she's
We
up in the
think
club
the
every
same, bro.
weekend. She's up in the club every weekend.
You know, who's Shana? Nah, she's out there, man.
No, he's just on about
Oh, oh, oh,
But
you know the things that
either way, that is someone's job. Like I couldn't see myself personally getting a job in a jail and just thinking that way. Like I'm gonna
real.
do this because you're kind of breaking up people's families as well. You gotta understand. Like a man could be in there, a married man that is like apparently the man had a pregnant girlfriend at home and she's 7 months. So imagine if that was me as a woman. I'll be honest with you, that would mess up my mental health, and I would be depressed because now I'm thinking and I'm hating that woman because I'm thinking, wait there, bitch, my man can't even go to jail and I can't even trust that you're gonna look after him properly as your job.
Now I feel that, but at the same time, girls need to start looking at themselves as well.
100%.
Like, yo, what the man them go through because of yous lot is now what yous lot might go through because we're in there.
Only because it's out there now. We didn't know, but now it's out there.
It's exactly the same.
But look, man,
So,
look,
you know
loose.
what the girls tell the man them? If you didn't want to if you didn't want to ride the time, you couldn't have done the crime. So guess what the man them are telling the girl them? If you don't want to wait with me because I might fuck a screw, then bounce, bitch.
That's some wild
You
shit.
know
That
what?
Jeez, I'll be
That's
honest.
Bounce.
Oh, listen,
It's
that,
wild.
That's some wild shit.
You know,
It is,
That's
it's
some
very wild.
Shit.
Very
don't know,
wild.
man.
Because
Like,
anything can happen.
a man said,
you
if
could
you-
wake up tomorrow and get clotted by a geezer. Like,
A
it's all
man-
what ifs.
a
Yeah,
man-
but I don't even know. Okay, say this.
Nah,
Say a man's inside now, and I don't even know if you're actually going to bed because the screw could be fucking coming in, locking the door after, and you're sleeping with her like you're at home.
You know what?
You get it?
You know,
Like,
you know, baby, I love you. You know.
You say you got someone on top
We
bunk
need
though.
some trust between us right now. I need you to understand. I ain't clotting out no screw. Are you clotting out a nigger out there?
Right, the man.
No, babe. We're good then, man. We got nothing to worry about. What to do? Fall asleep with the phone on. I'll waste that credit on you.
Wow.
You know
They're
me?
really outside, man. They're
That's how
really
we
out.
do
She's
it.
really out. That woman's really outside anyway.
100%, she's
That woman
really
was
outside.
Really outside.
She's
fam.
really outside. So, what's your thoughts on it, both of you, like as males?
Now, I just think, look, man, in them circumstances, these guys, we don't know who this geezer is. We don't know if he's doing that. He's got that outplay and he's effing and he's look opportunist. You know, a lot of people that are in them jails are opportunists.
Yeah.
And if they see an opportunity presented to them, then obviously we're gonna make sure that they can maximize on that opportunity.
So
So
my cameraman's face.
oh,
No, go on.
Oh.
I went to press.
it's
Go on.
yeah, man. So everyone's opportunists. Especially in the jailhouses. So, if there's an opportunity presented, then they're going to take that opportunity. So, I think, everyone's at fault here, innit, really.
100%. Even the system, the jail
The
system in
system,
itself.
of course,
Even the because that should
course
have.
it is.
How long she was in
The
there?
system's
Come
at
on,
fault because the system should be making the man them get punani blood. This is
you
the
know what?
only state where
Don't
nobody
know,
ain't
no.
getting set.
You know,
Okay,
outside
if
America,
legally, yeah. So then the men are not, yeah, 100%.
100%.
I will agree with you there. So then it's not happening and no one's being disloyal. So I do agree with you there.
It's nature. You
But look,
know,
we
we need to have sex. They're having sex.
Okay, can I ask another question then?
Yeah.
Do you feel like, okay, I don't know if you'd be able to answer this though, because we're both like, we're
Sorry,
all
I'm
different
gonna just
sexes.
get my input on in that situation. I'm gonna break it down real quick.
Yeah.
I think the girl was kind of deceived. Yeah, she knew what she was doing, but I feel like she was kind of deceived in the sense of she must have thought my man had the wing in a way to be freeing it up and doing them things on camera. My man is a straight idiot. Because I don't know how you had $1 million link and decided to put that girl on camera. You should have put that in the pocket, never said nothing
Kept
to
that.
no one, and just been sitting back.
Oh
blowing
yeah,
your
and just
caddy
carry on
thinking,
cheating on your
"Yo,
girlfriend, your pregnant one at home.
Make him
Yeah, I'm with you on this one.
No.
The geezer that's
Yeah,
up in the
I'm with you.
Well,
on this
agree.
one.
the geezer that's up in the fucking camera getting cameos and
I'm glad it's been edited out.
gay. That geezer is gay.
This brother's
Gay.
head. This brother at one point, his head was right on the
Bro,
geezer's shoulder.
bro, he's
There was
gay.
clotting
That was
the thing.
holding her mouth together.
He's gay.
That was holding her mouth together. That's what I'm trying to say. But what
This is mad.
I wanted to ask is,
cheating's wrong. I'm not gonna.
100%, 100%. We've all done it at some point. But
Yeah,
yes,
it's
it is wrong.
It is. It is.
Let me hammer. Don't look at me.
Oh,
We're going in there.
Lord.
But
outside.
we all live and we learn.
Yeah,
we all
of
make
course we do,
mistakes.
of course.
Nobody is perfect. And I think that's what we all need to understand is sometimes when we make a mistake, we put ourselves down a lot and it's like, it's the end of the world. But at the same time, we are human beings. We are supposed to
man.
make mistakes
And
to grow.
this is the
I don't
reason
like
why
how everyone was getting onto the girl because I feel
No,
like
but that's what I was
a
going
lot
to
of the
say.
girls
He is
that
the
were
man as
getting
well.
onto
Yeah,
it,
you can't do that.
You're really on
The lot of the girls that, yeah,
we know
but
this,
the lot of the girls that are
man.
probably getting onto her are also probably the ones that are sleeping with their friends, man.
Come
Yeah.
on,
So
Yeah.
you're not no better. You're not no better in it. So
Oh yeah.
You know
Yeah.
that? No,
Yeah,
no
it's
one needs to
true.
be said. So, no, girl, shut your mouth, man.
Tell him.
No.
Tell him.
But yeah, we're not condoning it. It was wrong.
no,
It was
yes, it
filthy,
was, and I'd feel
disgusting.
sorry if she ever watches this. I feel sorry for the pregnant girlfriend
That
at
would be,
home,
man. That's uncalled
and I
for.
hope that she has a healthy pregnancy birth. Sorry,
Fair play.
and yeah, man, like that's wrong.
Don't take it personal as well, man. Jail sounds crazy.
For real.
But,
But the jails are mad in that sense though. I remember I going in from somebody that hadn't been to jail. And I was going in and trying to support these young and trying to find out, what's happening, what can we be doing out here to help you guys in terms of resettlement and understanding what that journey looks like for the prisoner. Going in, coming through, and then coming out. How do you stop that reoffending?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's what ultimately that charity that I was supporting at that time. That's what they wanted. They wanted to stop people from reoffending. And so we was going in.
Can we
and
shout at the charity?
Yeah, man. Use a voice.
Use a voice.
Use a
They've
voice.
got,
Yeah, man.
They've got prison counsellors. They've got prison councils in a lot of jails,
prisoners
man.
and support
That's
the
good, that
trenches.
is.
man,
That's
it
really
is.
good.
When they come out really outside,
They are, man.
See what I've done? I've
I've seen it. But it is, man. It's you know, we're going in and I was seeing some stuff, man. I was thinking, wow, it's wild in here, man. Like there was some mad stories, and obviously bumping into you and Kay on the wing, and there was some mad experiences. But it opened your eyes, man, and it gave me far more clarity as well coming out. 'Cause every time I come out, because I used to be able to lead them wars after that end of that day. And I knew that when I left Aylesbury, I knew that Loom was still in there, and I was thinking, it's deep, man. Like these my boy, like these.
And you feel sad to kind of
we
go
roll together
without,
every day, you know. We roll together every day, and look how mad our journeys have changed. And look how mad.
But look how mad. But look how they.
God, he sat up, you know. He sat up.
I know when he gets higher, his voice gets louder.
You come into the prison, you know, it's like Allah was like, yo, look at where your dog is now.
100%.
That's like, you know, you're playing games, you know, Elijah, but I ain't gonna say
Fix
no
you
more.
up, man. Shout out the name Elijah as well, ain't it? It's my son's name, man.
Ah, that's nice. That's nice.
I mean,
You see,
come on,
It's my
man.
nephew as
I'm
well.
not capping, bro. We grew up, bro.
We grew up, man.
I'm not gonna say you name his son after me, but
These skis,
brother.
he's these skis. I remember when he was born, and you messaged me. You was in jail, and you messaged me, and you was like, "Yo, I like the name, man. I like the name." And you just
man, I
kept
like
us
that
up.
name still.
Yeah,
Remember
man,
I
no
messaged
doubt.
him?
But it is, man. The prisons, you know, they're wild, man. And I know you guys go through things, and it's Pete, man. And that's what I'm saying. You, man, just like whoever's in the jailhouse now, man, just have to hold their head up.
Yeah,
and they're all
man.
coming home at some point, man.
Definitely can't hold you forever.
That's it, man. And you just gotta get your mind right in there, you know, and get motivated. Do what you need to, and
Stay
look, man.
focused, my brother.
If there's anything that I can be doing to help anybody that's coming out of jail, you know, if you really want to change and you really want to make a difference, or do whatever you, if I've got something for you, man, then shout me up.
Yeah, big respect to you.
This is what really outside does.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying, though? We don't want no Ross Clark time wasters. So
No,
be
man.
serious about changing, because
Yeah,
you had
man.
enough about getting record. Holla my man.
We'll do this,
Tell
man.
them where to find you, though,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Cord Kane is the Instagram, CXRD Kane, KAINE. Or to mention for any barbers, man, if you can trim hair, obviously you learn to trim hair in the jails, innit? And you know, so if you got some barber skills and you got some personal skills, then I'm putting barbers in care homes across the country.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
So I
I'm
can
a
get you a
plug in
job
the
like
right
that,
way
man.
now.
So there you go,
Feel
man.
me?
We're out here trying to motivate and push
respect it.
Yeah.
the people forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's all fun and games, and obviously seeing them things about the screw and that in the jail is mad. But really, there's people behind there behind the wall struggling, man, and they need
100%.
they need some
It's not as
motivation
easy
to
like
come
that,
out,
yeah.
innit? They need some motivation. What was it like for you when finding that motivation? So because obviously you've come out and
I'm a
patterned it,
totally
bro.
different guy in prison.
Yeah,
Everybody knows I could phone a man right now. And say, yo, bro, what was it like in prison, bro? And he's gonna be like, bro, you was one miserable motherfucker.
Serious.
I'm miserable.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine Loon like that, you
This is
know.
what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Mad.
I come out and get my energy back.
Yeah.
But when I'm in there, brother, I just want to hurt people. I'm miserable. I'm sad. I'm happy. I'm depressed. When I say I'm happy, I'm not happy, joyous happy. I'm just happy as in, all right, cool. I'm coping today.
Yeah.
I'm coping today.
You got no choice. You have to just do what you gotta do.
But brother, trust me, I'm not a nice guy in there as well. Trust me, I'm not nice. I'm not nice.
So but how did you struggle with the mold getting? So you knew you was coming out, and obviously, did you have a plan in place
I
for
went
when you
through
was?
so many.
Did you have that plan for when you was coming through the gates? Was you like, I know
got the plan. I
know I'm gonna do the podcast.
I got
know
the
I'm gonna
plan
do.
in my last fucking 6 months.
Wow.
That's when.
And how long
that's
did you do?
when the
How
whole-
long was you in there for?
That's when the whole 6 years made sense in my last 6 months. Bro. That's when everything just started making sense. Like, yeah, I know what I want to do now. You know, I kind of decided, like, brother, you know what it was? I kept seeing people in the same position as me, getting abused and taken advantage of. You know, like real niggas getting forgotten about.
Yeah, man.
Getting
It
slept
happens.
on,
It happens.
Getting cheated on.
It happens.
Just getting violated, bro. You
It
know,
happens, man. It happens.
When really they're next door to me, trying to do the most to better themselves and change. So if I'm seeing all of this, I'm not dumb. Like you said, you're crazy if you keep doing the same thing 1,000 times and expecting different results.
There
That's
you
why
go.
I firms to
No doubt, bro.
I had to
No
switch
doubt.
it up because
No
I'm
doubt.
not a dumb nigga. So obviously, when I'm with all of these people that everyone's shouting free but ain't doing nothing for them, I'm saying, brother, I swear to God, when I land, bro, I'm building something that the man them can get out to, and obviously if they want to transition, they can come to me, bro, because I'm the only one that's seeing this and understands, bro. So
Nah, for
this is
real.
what Really Outside is. I'm trying to build a platform that can not
Rated-
only get
rated for
everybody's
it, man.
story
Yeah,
out,
100%.
which is relatable and comes from a background like us, but can also help prisoners transition, bro.
Yeah, I remember phoning you saying, "Yo, man, you got that platform, bro. You need to be using it, and you need."
Yeah,
and you already
bro.
said, "Bro, "K, I'm already doing that. That's
Yeah.
already, it's already my bigger vision."
But
Do you know what I'm
I came up
saying?
with it in the last 6 months of my 6-year sentence. I can't lie. I came up with most of my shit because that's when everything got real for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like up until the 5.5 year mark. I'm not gonna say it was fake, but it was just a blur kind of
course.
thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Of course.
I was just riding it. But in my last 6 months, it's like, brother, you're getting what you wanted now. You know, you're going home, bro. What are you on? KB's on music. Blake's is on his
Real.
little angle. Where do you fit in now? Like, I ask myself real nigga questions, bro. Like, I'm not a fake guy, bro. I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah.
yo, KB's made it, so I've made it. Blake's has made it, so
Yeah.
I've made it. No, bro.
You gotta
I never
have
came
your
up like
own,
that,
yeah.
bro.
I seen
No.
Blake's at the Finger Awards as well, man. That was a man. Shout out Blake's at the
You know
These
what, that's
geezer.
crazy.
Yo, hey, shout out Blaze, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
love
I
that
used
guy,
to sit
man.
on wings and say, yo, if we ever got fucking a chance to do that type of shit, like go to an award collected for the man, we're always gonna shout out the bros and the man and that, and he rather done it, so it's kind of
Nah, it was real. That was.
It was, man.
Even though as many people probably be like, oh, what is it? But if you understand, you understand. So
Thank
regardless, like, yeah,
Thank
man, big
God
up Blakes
was
for
a
that.
moment, you know, I know
100%.
100%. Banged off their doors, but quick question,
Go on, then.
before we wrap it up. Obviously, in your past life, it's
Yeah.
evident that you was really outside.
Mm.
The question that I want to ask you was,
Hit me, man.
Did you really want to be?
Ooh. That's
Shout
that
out
deep
Naya
one.
on that one,
That's
you know.
that deep one. Truth is, and I think I said it earlier in this conversation.
Yeah.
Is truth is out. I didn't want to be outside, bro. My brother told me, yo, you built different. You got brains, man. You smart. You switched on. You got the gift of the gab. You can talk. You got it all. You can do that. So he says you got bigger things, man. He says, you know, you don't need to be following my footsteps. And so for me, I never wanted to be. I wasn't built like that. I wasn't built like that at all. And so if the honest answer, bro, is I no. I didn't want to be outside, but I was forced to be outside. And when I was outside, I made the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It was raining. I had an umbrella, and you know we covered ourselves, protecting myself. And
Might got
yeah,
wet
man.
a little bit.
It's a great way of putting it.
And you know, a few guys might have got splashed, and you know, you know.
Yo!
Oh,
Really outside.
It's really outside. now.
really outside.
I think we finished on that note.
Imagine a few guys got splashed. We made it snow as well. But yeah.
But the main
Oh,
thing
no
is
word.
you where you are now. That's the main
100%,
thing.
man.
So
And
yeah,
listen,
man.
Shout out to the youngers, man. Look, keep your head up, man.
Can I get
and-
one
and-
message
Go on, man.
from you to them, please?
I do want to look
I'm
down the
some
camera. I'm
real
gonna look
nigga
down.
shit,
I'm gonna look down the camera. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that up close.
To the young boy, you know,
Nah,
to the
but-
young boy that's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Real,
bro.
no doubt, man. I know a few of yous. Shout out a couple of guys that I speak to on a daily, man. Just keep your head up, man, and stay focused. And like I said, if you want to change, then you can make that change. You can make that difference. And if you need help with that, then I'm always there, man. If I don't know, yeah, hit me up, man, and we can rap and we can figure some shit out.
Yeah,
So,
man.
but dude, man, let's
You
make the
already got
changes,
his
man.
socials, they've been mentioned.
Ah.
And to everybody else in Birmingham and across the world, when you see this man, make sure you respect this man. What do you mean, man? Shout out my co-host,
Shauna the plug.
Been
aka
amazing,
the Barbie doll.
amazing,
You
amazing.
know who I am, man. You know,
Yes.
notorious.
Jeez.
Really outside, man. Let's go.
Thanks for having me, man.
Large up
No
Chronic
problem. Thanks for
behind the camera.
coming.
Yeah, man.
He's
Big
always
run.
the man.
Yeah.
100%, no doubt. But yeah, man, thank you guys. I appreciate it, man.
Proper stuff.
And maybe the part 2.
4, 5, and 6. And 3.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And we out.
Yo, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Before you go, I just want to ask you one more question.
Yeah.
Well, two, but we're gonna make it
Shoot.
one. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Ooh. 10 years, man. I think for me, I'm trying to retire in the next 5, bro.
This shit.
I ain't got no vision for 10 years, bro. I want to be out there. I want to be retired in 5. You know, got my beautiful family, man, and just being on a beach somewhere,
Yeah,
man.
You know, you still got it.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. We're trying to retire early, and that's what we're trying to do. But it's, yeah, I think for me now, my thing now is more about a social mission as opposed to a profit making one. I just want to motivate people, provide opportunities where I can.
Yeah.
Through my businesses. If I can't do that, I can sit down and talk to people and try and point them in the right directions.
Yeah.
I'm well connected. and so we can make things happen, man. So for me, 10 years from now, I want to be just doing social things, man. Improving our generation, improving black people being represented better in corporate worlds like this, where mixed race, you know what I'm saying? Like where, you know, I'm mixed race, and I remember I even used to feel like I stuck out and I could speak like a mature white man. I can put that voice on if I need to. Do you know what I'm saying? I can mix. I can switch between the two very quickly. But there's a lot of people out there that can't, and but they've still got the skills and the you know the entrepreneurial
Yes.
man. And they just don't have the opportunities, and that's on us to pave the way. And I think, you know, I've done it for a little bit, but there's so much more to do. So that's I think that for me is a 10-year vision. Is improving social conditions for us, man.
15-year-old self.
15-year-old self would say.
What would you say to him?
I would say, do you know what? This is going to sound wild, but I'd say do everything, do it all over again, because you know what? I'm happy about where I'm at, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
happy about where I'm at.
Oh, shit, I swear down. You can tell we're just all from the
Come
same
on, man.
block.
Like,
Don't
just
ever have regrets.
Nah,
bro, I
man.
swear.
You gotta, you live and you learn,
Yes,
innit?
you do.
You live and you
You
learn.
got any regrets, Shana?
Oh, go on.
To be honest,
15-year-old
Yeah, man.
self, actually.
That sounds like an episode, that does.
all right, so my
what? It
15
is-
years
it is-
old self was definitely on a case, going to jail.
Really?
I wouldn't change anything, though, personally, because you see, I met some real people and a friend for life that I've still got now. Wow. And to be honest, one of the realest. So I feel like in jail, yeah, Cass, big up my nigga Cass. But yeah, so I feel like when you're in jail, you do meet the realest people, and I feel like everyone gets judged so much, like, jail, this. Especially as a female, I got looked down as a lot, like, other females that have been spoon-fed or they've come from this life, and it's like, looking at me like, well, like, what is she doing? That's so like ghetto and blah blah blah. But that's where I was from. Like, that's what I was doing. And at the end of the day, I didn't have the money around me or the support around me to be doing what other females friends was doing. It was more, I gotta go get it. Like, you like can go ask mommy and daddy, and I gotta go get it. So for me, when I was younger, I used to regret, I wish I never went to jail. But you see now, because it molded me into it, I never went back. Hopefully never go back. And it made me learn, and I seen a lot of different things, and to be honest, it was an experience that I will never change. I'll be honest, if I could go back, I'd do it again, because it was a good experience. It was amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
And you only feel like that when you've learned a lesson.
Yes, not saying kids go to jail. No, I'm not saying that, but
how many times, but I only felt like how she just explained, because I learned my lesson in there, bro.
For real.
And you come out and you're like, and then I was like, forget this, I know who I want to be, and businesses now I've just qualified yesterday as well, and 14 more qualifications, so
wow.
I'm
definition of a grind.
I'm just doing so much now that it is what it is. Like, I don't get me wrong, I never got no GCSEs, I never stayed in school, got kicked out, whatever, but now I look back and I used to be like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere because I never went to school. No, I'm more than what I thought I could be. So yeah, man, I've got like 30, I think it's like 34 qualifications now in beauty and loads of different things, aesthetics, whatever. So I do grills, jewelry. So yeah, man.
Don't let the term.
Never.
Don't let it. Not deter.
Yes.
Deter you
man.
from fucking achieving some goals, man, and doing what you need to do, man. You know,
and ages as well. I feel like when people get to a certain age, they'll be like, I'm too old to do this now. Nah, I'm 28 and I'm still coming for everything. And to be honest, if it takes me to 35, it is what it is. I'm going to get that back. Yeah, man.
And on that, we're wrapping it up, man. Really
Love,
outside.
man.
Yeah, man.
You don't sit
Really outside.